Rajdeep, the annual Dasera rally, it's lot more than just politics. It's an emotional connect with the Sainiks. Where will the Sainiks go is the big question. How crucial do you see tomorrow's rally for both Uddhav and Chief Minister Shinde? Is now tomorrow going to be a show of strength for both these factions?
Well, Preeti, you're absolutely right. There is an emotional connect that the Shiv Sainiks, especially in Mumbai, have with the Dussehra rally because it stretches back to 1966 when Bal Thackeray held his first big rally on Dussehra Day within months of forming the Shiv Sena. And since then, this has been an annual ritual within the Shiv Sena. And because this is taking place against the backdrop of the split in the Sena, the formation of this new government of Eknath Shinde in June, July, it's not just about emotion, there's a bitterness to it. And you're right that it will be a show of strength because we are told that Eknath Shinde in fact has told all the ministers, MLAs in his government to bring at least 10 to 15 buses of people from the various districts. So expect a large crowd at BKC where Eknath Shinde is holding his rally. It's a much larger ground. On the other hand, Shivaji Park has a particular emotional resonance for the Shiv Sainiks. So the emotional appeal of the Thackeray's will perhaps be greater. So size perhaps with Eknath Shinde, emotional appeal on this occasion, which will be a test of strength of the two sides after the formation of that government in June, July, which is why all eyes will be on both rallies this time.
Well, all eyes on both rallies. Rajdeep, stay on with me. I'll also quickly bring in Priyanka Chaturvedi from the Shiv Sena because the BMC elections in all probability in November. The ball of the symbol now in Election Commission's court. Priyanka Chaturvedi, do you also see this now as a peacock dance to show the people of Maharashtra to the Election Commission and also to each other that this marquee event will be a litmus test of gauging popularity? Where does the cadre go?
No, I don't think so that this would be in any way a rally which is one Sena versus another. One is the original Shiv Sena, which will be heard from Shivaji Park as it has been heard over the years. In the 56th year, you're going to hear it as loud, as clear, and giving direction to not just the party cadre, but also for the coming times and the politics that we're seeing in Maharashtra unfold. The other that you're going to see is a cheap version, wanting to be the Shiv Sena, wanting to try and show that they have strength, they have power, they have the ability to gather crowds and other cadre, but have spectacularly failed to do so. So you can sell your loyalty for some crores, but you cannot buy the loyalty of the lakhs and lakhs of party workers who will be at the Dussehra Mela at Shivaji Park tomorrow.
But Ms. Chaturvedi, the fact is a cheap version or the real McCoy. Now the decision lies with the Election Commission, at least in deciding where the party symbol will go to, whether to Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena or Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena. One thing you would admit that what happens tomorrow will clearly be on display a show of strength. Where does the cadre go? Who does the cadre believe is the real Shiv Sena?
See, even if you look at it as a show of strength, etc., I can tell you with all humility and all the truth and fairness at my command, that you are going to see the entire party cadre rally behind Shri Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray ji. You may want to buy out some MLAs who came on the back of the hard work of the party cadre. You may have chosen to get the MPs to defect. Some of those MPs had moved in from other political parties, became members of parliament on the Shiv Sena symbol, but are now trying to show that they are more loyal than the king. But that is not going to happen. Even as show of strength is concerned, you all can look at both the rallies, since all the channels will be covering both the rallies. We will have a larger number, a historic gathering, which has never been seen in Mumbai before.
Are you, Priyanka, somewhere down the line seeing this as a challenge where you say you will have the larger numbers? Till now, both have been claiming that they have the support of cadres. Do you throw this as a challenge to Eknath Shinde Shiv Sena that come tomorrow, it will be your faction, the Shiv Sena, which will have the larger numbers where cadre of the Sena are concerned?
You don't need to come out in the open or whatever. We have been maintaining this from day one, that some MLAs and some MPs shifting their loyalty towards a faction which they believe would give them more power. does not an entire political party make. This has been a core argument even in the Supreme Court. This is a core argument even in the Election Commission,
Right.
that you cannot decide the basis of a political party on the basis of some MPs and MLAs having shifted their loyalties. The loyal cadre continues to stay with the party, has been here on here at the Shivaji
Okay.
Park, and we will see that. And let me give you an example in contemporary terms. You would have seen Forrest Gump years, decades ago. It was a massive hit. It was a rage. It collected box office millions and billions across the world. Many years down the line, there is a Hindi movie remake which unfortunately bombed, despite all the money that was spent in it, besides having the best talent in it. So the original will always be an original.
Okay.